Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be checking out the top 10 best ice cream makers that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based on my personal opinion and hours of research. I have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions, and more. If you want to see more information and the updated price, you can check out the description below. Also, make sure to subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the Cuisinart Ice Cream Maker Machine. The simple design, a single switch to turn on and off, plus an open top to facilitate pouring in chocolate chips and scooping out taste tests, meant that we could focus on flavors and fixings. Also, the low price may have already inspired our tester to buy one for her sister's birthday. The cherry on top of this fudge sundae is that the Cuisinart Ice 21 was the quickest product we tested, minus freezing the canister. In about 20 minutes, I went from having a sugar and cream mixture to a bowl of ice cream. To be fair, there are downsides. It only makes 1.5 quarts of ice cream, just enough for 4 small-ish servings. We admit, we overfilled it once, but luckily the design saved us from creating much of a mess. Also, you have to freeze the canister overnight before you can make a batch of ice cream. The canister is full of refrigerant, which is what chills the ice cream, and takes about 12 hours to freeze. This just means that you need a bit of forethought before indulging. That said, many recipes suggest ice cream-based chill overnight in the fridge for the best flavor, so I didn't find a night of pre-planning to be much of a downside. Moving on at number 9, we have the Breville Smart Scoop Ice Cream Maker BCI 600XL. The wonderful thing about this product was never having to worry about pre-freezing the canister. This meant we could make multiple batches in a row during the same evening. And the machine's Keep Cool mode let us leave our finished ice cream in the appliance while we were eating and entertaining. A very handy feature. It also has settings for different hardness levels, and an option for both an automatic and manual mode. These fancy features come at a price though. This ice cream maker costs more than a KitchenAid mixer. Despite all of these excellent features, the ice cream batches weren't always consistent. The vanilla was overly soft, despite being on the hardest setting, while the berry froyo was rather icy. This ice cream machine is also heavy and huge. It took up a solid half of the available counter space, and we have no idea where we would put it if it wasn't out on the counter. At number 8, we have the Dash My Mug Ice Cream Maker. The Dash My Mug Ice Cream Maker looks more like a nostalgic ice cream bowl than a countertop appliance. And that's because it functions as both a bowl and a machine, churning out desserts in the same bowl that you can eat out of once it's ready. During testing, we loved how convenient this machine was to use. It comes with a handy manual and recipes to get you started right away, and the single-button interface means there's no learning curve. Unfortunately, the texture of most ice creams we tried with this machine was extremely soft. We recommend leaving them to harden in the freezer for a few extra hours before enjoying them, which means this ice cream maker requires extra patience. But if you prefer to make ice cream in small batches or just can't find space for a large appliance in your kitchen, this is an affordable option that can deliver great results with the right technique. At number 7, we have the Ninja Creamy Swirl 13-in-1 Soft Serve Ice Cream Machine. The Ninja Swirl by Creami is the latest countertop ice cream machine that turns almost any mixture you can create into ice cream, and now soft serve. The Creamy Swirl uses the same technique we know and love from the original Creami to churn delicious ice cream, frozen yogurt, and milkshake concoctions, but adds a twist, literally. The new Swirl pints have a dispensing feature that works with the Swirl dispenser to dole out frozen treats into perfect soft-serve swirls. As with the original Creami, all you have to do is combine your ingredients into the pint container 24 hours before you want your treat and freeze it solid. The churning mechanism on the machine will then blast your creation into scoopable or swirlable consistency. This machine will take up a bit more space on your counter, And the proprietary pints are new, so pints from the original Creami or the now discontinued Creami Breeze won't work here. But if you're addicted to soft serve and looking to skip a few trips to your local creamery, the Ninja Swirl just may be the perfect solution. At number 6, we have the Cuisinart Ice Cream Maker Machine. The Cuisinart ICE70 was a close runner-up to the ICE21. It had a similarly easy-to-use design, with a few added features such as a countdown timer and separate buttons for ice cream, gelato, and sorbet. However, the ice cream, even using the different modes, wasn't noticeably better than the other Cuisinart model, and the larger canister struggled to find an easy home in the freezer. For the significantly higher price, we wanted significantly better ice cream, or a significantly better ice cream making experience than the ICE21. At number 5, we have the KitchenAid KICA0WH Ice Cream Maker Attachment. If you're researching ice cream makers but already have a KitchenAid stand mixer, this KitchenAid ice cream maker attachment is an excellent choice. Intuitive to assemble, it makes great ice cream and stores away easily in your cabinet, not including the full stand mixer, of course. The ice cream did almost creep out of the bowl while churning, but the smart rim design of the freezing bowl kept everything contained. The only real issue with this ice cream maker is that if you don't already have a KitchenAid, the total cost would be far more than most others on this list. At number 4, we have the Whynter Ice Cream Maker Machine. The Whynter made our single favorite batch of this testing series. It was objectively the best ice cream our tester had ever eaten. It tasted like the love child of whipped cream and vanilla gelato, quite high praise. Despite this batch of godly nectar, the Whynter was otherwise disappointing. The paddle stopped moving after we added the mix-ins for the rocky road, and we gave up on the berry froyo after an hour and a half of mixing produced nothing thicker than a smoothie. Even the favorite vanilla took an hour to make, which is longer than we really want to wait for ice cream, though we would wait for this one, particularly since the Whynter is another maker that doesn't require pre-freezing the canister. At number 3, we have the Cuisinart Ice Cream Maker Machine. Cuisinart has many options when it comes to ice cream makers. While this one is solid, it didn't perform quite as well as the Cuisinart ICE21 ice cream maker. Despite being easy to use, with a great pour-in opening to add mix and mix-ins, it made loud noises while churning the ice cream. We were nervous during each batch as it sounded like the motor was about to die. Fortunately, it lasted and the ice cream was good, but we could do without the added stress. At number 2, we have the Cuisinart ICACE 101.5 quart ice cream and gelato maker. Alongside its freezer bowl models, Cuisinart also has a compressor model that boasts impressive results. While more expensive than the other Cuisinart models, it has a much lower MSRP than similar compressor models. It makes a good, if soft, ice cream, though it takes a while to firm up. We loved not having to pre-plan for ice cream. You'll never have an oh shoot moment where you realize you didn't put the bowl in the freezer far enough in advance. And we enjoyed being able to eat the results immediately. That said, the keep cool function led to slightly inconsistent ice cream texture, and the berry froyo mix exploded out of the bowl and over the sides, leading to a difficult cleanup. There are a lot of little crevices to clean on this model, and it can't be tossed in the sink to soak. And finally, at number 1, we have the Cuisinart Mix-It-In Soft Serve Ice Cream Maker. If you wax nostalgic for the old-fashioned ice cream parlor, you may love this soft serve ice cream maker from Cuisinart. It comes with 3 built-in condiment containers for toppings like sprinkles and chocolate chips, and it is able to produce 1.5 quarts of ice cream at once. It also features a cone holder on the side of the machine you can use for cake or waffle cones. It comes with a double insulated freezer bowl. To make anything in this ice cream maker, it's recommended to chill the ice cream bowl and the recipe base for up to a day. Then, the machine freezes the chilled ingredients, churns, and dispenses in a pretty short amount of time. Depending on the time the recipe called for, most batches were done in under 30 minutes. It makes evenly frozen sorbets and excellent mixed drinks. But when it comes to making soft serve ice cream, well, it was just too soft, especially if you want to swirl it onto a cone. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions related to this product, you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.